Yo, what's up, everybody? Last weekend in Durban. It's my last weekend here. Been here for 3 weeks so far. Well, a little over 3 weeks so far. A little over 3 weeks. And yep, last weekend probably going out to the club in like an hour or so. It's we actually have load shedding in like 1 hour. We have load shed in 1 hour. So yep. So I gotta leave anyway because I can't be with no power for 2 hours. I think it's from time is now. It's gonna be from 8 to 10. So like an hour or so. Yep. But Durban, I mean, it grew me. I kind of enjoy it now that I'm leaving. It's bittersweet now, cause I figured Johannesburg out right before I figured out Johannesburg right before I left, and now my last week in Durban is all clicking for me. I understand everything is cool. I'm starting to enjoy it, and everything. So yep. So this was the plan looking like. After I leave here, I'm probably gonna be in Johannesburg for like month, a month in Johannesburg, and after that, I'll be back home to Nairobi. When I get to Nairobi, I'm definitely putting out a lot of content, a lot of collaborations, a lot of stuff. And right to Nairobi, I'll be there for a month, and then after Nairobi, I'm ending my trip in Tanzania. That's gonna be perfect because by the time I get to Tanzania, I'll probably be tired anyway. Because I get to Kenya. Kenya's like home. All my like friends, my chick, they all in Nairobi. So yep. So that's what it's looking like. Just want to kick it, talk with y'all for a little second before I head out to the club tonight. Durban, it's warm tonight too. It's really warm, and like I just started figuring out. It's a place called Cool Runnings. Cool Runnings. It's like up the beach a little bit. I'm at the Point South Beach. I'm on the very like southern tip of the beach, the main strip with a walkway you can see behind me. But it's a place called Cool Runnings, like a beach bar. I hear a lot of clubs are indoor, outdoor. So when it's cold outside, it's like nobody shows up because most clubs like indoor, outdoor. So yeah, and then I'm going back to that area up north. I don't really do the big clubs either. The big clubs really ain't my thing. The big club really ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah. So I'm thinking probably that lounge, a nice restaurant, and like it's a lot of places here, like 14. It's called 14 on something, but it's up in the north area. It's like a upscale restaurant, but like they play Afro house the whole time. So people are like while they eating and drinking, and it feels a little packed and clubby when it gets late, but it never gets really like packed though. But it's a cool environment. People social talk to you, drinking. I know all the waiters right now, so they cool. They know I'm a regular when I come in here. They know what I want to drink and stuff. So yeah, man, it's starting to feel cool, and I know people here and stuff too. But I'm definitely looking forward to getting back to Johannesburg too, because in Johannesburg I got a lot of homeboys out there in Johannesburg, so it's gonna be like a real good time out there in Johannesburg. Yeah, man. So that's really it, man. I'm really looking forward to it, and my first time in South Africa, and I'm really enjoying it, man. This definitely has been an experience. It's like South Africa is completely different from any other place I've been in Africa, and it reminds me more of like a in general, just like a Western country. That's the vibe here. People are friendly though. People are pretty cool, but just like the U.S., there's certain places you don't go. Some places are really upscale. You gotta buy a bottle. They got the club. They got these clubs in South Africa that you gotta buy 2 bottles just to walk inside. Just to walk inside, you gotta buy 2 bottles. So yeah, I never seen it nowhere else besides South Africa. So yeah, man, it's real cool, man. Definitely looking forward to Johannesburg. Because Johannesburg, if you compare, for me personally, comparing Durban to Johannesburg, for one, I feel like in Durban has a better vibe, and it's less people walking around. Less people walking around. In Johannesburg is CBD is a lot of people walking the streets here, and especially in the CBD area and in Santee. No, you don't. In Santee, you don't see that much people walking around, but it's definitely a lot of people and stuff. So yeah. But like I said, the vibe is better in Durban. And Durban, the vibe is better, but on the downside is less going on during the week in Durban. So Durban is really a weekend place. It's really a weekend place. So the weekends it'll be all right to come here, because there's a lot going on. And as long as you stay in that north area, everything's right there. They got the bars, restaurants. They got a lot of these restaurants that turn into like clubs. In the northern area, I can't pronounce out of you. That's all you're gonna see, man. There's a lot of that in the area. So I recommend anybody come to Durban, come Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and stay in that area up north. And you have a real good time. During the weekdays, it gets really slow. Unless you know people. And a lot of people here are working their jobs and stuff too, on weekdays. So you gotta be aware of that. But Johannesburg, it doesn't look as nice as here. The CBD is more congested, but Sandton is super nice too in Johannesburg. But the thing with Johannesburg is always something going on. They got lounges, strip clubs, restaurants that's packed every night in Johannesburg. So I'm looking forward to Johannesburg because I actually learned a lot about South Africa being here, and just the club culture, how like the girls get the cheap wine. When they come to the club, they get the cheap wine and they just sit around and they don't look at you. They just wait for dudes to tell them to come in the VIP section or send them drinks out there. So all you do is come in and just be aware. They may not seem available, but they're pretty much available because when they first come inside the clubs, they get their cheap wine. I thought the cheap wine. I'm like, I saw a girl with the bottles. I thought, oh shit, they balling over here. Until I realized how much it was. It was 300 rand. So it turned out to be like $15. So you see a group of like 4 girls. They'll get a bottle of wine and they'll just wait. They're just waiting. They don't look available, but they're waiting for somebody to come talk to them, send them to the VIP section. So all you do is come there. Once you know that, here you win out here in Durban. So it's pretty cool out here. So Durban's cool. Only issue with Durban is just I'm here on a long trip. And on long trips, it gets really quiet during the weekdays. That's the only problem. But yeah, besides that, I really enjoyed it here. I would say one thing I would give up to Durban. Natural bodies is probably the best on the planet. And if you know me, I've been everywhere. I've been to Latin America, I've been to Colombia, Brazil, Dominican Republic, Europe, different parts